Yeah, he looks quality, I must say. He's a lovely colour. He looks to have a really good temperament from what I've seen, and he's very much like his father in that mould. It's a different colour to King Kirk, but look to have plenty of quality. So, very, very excited to get him to train. Exceptional pedigree by sire on the right.
Remember the trials last year when Olay won? King Kirk ran around the same day and won his trial. Did you catch him that day?
Yeah, I had a bit of a look at him, and obviously I saw him when first up, and he was super impressive, no doubt about it, and had a heap of ability and early ability. So often with these young horses too, early on, a lot of that is just natural speed, and it's hard to mimic. They either have it or they don't. And Olay and King Kirk were two of those horses that just were naturally fast and had a lot of ability. Yeah, it's very important to be grown out by a big farm and be based there. And Binary Stud are one of the big studs, one of the successful studs in New South Wales and Australia. And it's funny, those big studs generally have good bloodstock, and they generally continue to produce good winners time and time again. History repeats itself. They tend to have the right formula. That's why they're one of the successful studs. So by Olay Kirk, with a great pedigree, full to Prince Kirk, at Binary Stud, he will have every possible chance. Next week we'll get him in if we could. I guess we will just see how he goes towards the back end of the year. We'll get a little bit more, is he ready to be broken in, and whether he gets broken in. Sometimes I say late December can be a better time than after the Magic Millions, because they can sort of he could have the place to himself where he goes. Or we wait until after Magic Millions and do it with the first set of yearlings essentially that come in. So I'll liaise with my racehorse will liaise with Binary, and it's just a matter of when he's ready too, whether he's big enough and strong enough. You want to make sure that he can get through the sort of 4 to 6 education breaking in process well. And then from there, whether he goes out for a bit of a break up there or comes down for a week or two in the stable. So it's very much what he's ready for. Once he's in at the breakers, we'll get a bit more of an idea how he's handling everything. So no, it's very exciting, and once again it's part of the journey. What happens from here on in, going to the breaker, in and out, and hopefully we can be up and running early, and the first race is like his full brother. Attitude is a big part of it, especially with a young 2-year-old, and you just want them to be relaxed and be able to, and part of my training is very much getting them into the stable, getting them in a good routine, just like any athlete, any child, for anybody that's a parent. It's about just the same time, same place, every day, same routine, and often just being able to handle that, slowly build up, and then when we do start to gallop, and particularly when we get up on the grass, just being able to probably have speed is a key as well. But once again too, they can have too much speed and overdo it and can't actually stay what we require for races. So it's definitely a combination of attitude, strength, speed, and being sound too, being able to no little injuries or niggles. Young horses often they do feel their shins, they get shin sore at some stage, or feel their knees, or just don't quite eat up and don't do well in the stable, which tends to tell us they're not quite handling everything. We're better off just being more patient. And patience not a bad thing. A lot of my good horses haven't run as 2-year-olds, have been a little bit later. So it's about doing what's right for the horse as much as anything. Very excited about Prince Kirk. He's a well-bred horse by a stallion that's going to go on to be, I think, one of Australia's leading stallions, if not leading stallion at some stage. He's got a great pedigree, he's getting every chance, and he's with the right team. Yeah, Olay Kirk has been a standout in his first season. I think he is still gonna, at this stage, a little bit underrated. I was very lucky to be able to train Olay that won the Magic Millions. From the first gallop she had, she was exceptionally quick, and that came early. And when stallions can put that sort of speed into their stock, it gives me great confidence as a trainer. And then I've continued to watch pretty much every Olay Kirk go around, and he's just doing it week in, week out. I think even a horse like Olay, and a lot of them are just going to get better too. So excited to get any Olay Kirk in the stable, let alone a really well bred one like Prince Kirk.